Pulling off something like a 15-pound prime brisket is just a different feeling because it's so much money on the line, so much pressure. It's like you do not want to mess that thing up. And when you get it to come out perfect like that, oh my goodness. All I did was I went with the extra virgin olive oil binder. You could really use whatever. Then I went in with a good amount of coarse kosher salt, a ton of coarse black pepper, freshly cracked of course, good amount of rib rack barbecue rub, and a ton of Dano's Original. It's a low sodium seasoning, so it's not a lot of filler, not a lot of salt. We're gonna give both sides that same treatment. You gotta smack your meat really intensely to really lock in that flavor. It's just science. Then out on our char griller, we got some all natural lump charcoal, a bunch of big chunks of hickory wood. We're gonna crack our vents. We got some water in a bowl that we're gonna keep refreshed. That's gonna provide some well needed moisture. And when you put on your brisket, just make sure the fattier, thicker part is closest to the fire. So once it's on the grill, my first goal is to establish a nice bark. And until I do, every 45 minutes or so, I just spritz it down with 100% apple juice. You can use whatever liquid's your favorite, you know, that's food related liquid. About 3 hours later, my bark was exactly where I wanted it, and this is just my preference. You could go darker, you could go lighter, but either way, at this time, it's time to bring it in and wrap it. 100% beef tallow. I made that in a previous video using the fat that I trimmed from my brisket. Kerrygold butter goes down, brisket goes down, fat side up. That gets wrapped in butcher paper. I like to tie that with twine because I'm not a professional, and you don't have to be to make amazing brisket. Either way, at this time, it's time for it to go low and slow for 20 entire hours. Yes, I said it because that's gonna break that meat down in such a way. Oh my goodness. I know it's done when I poke it with my thermometer and I can wiggle it around. You see how it's moving? You can just tell that that meat is good to go, that it's super tender. I went ahead and cut that out the packaging, and just look at that big chunk of meat. Oh my goodness. I want all of that in my mouth. All of that. Just look how juicy it is. Oh my goodness. Even the part that's supposed to be the least juicy is incredibly juicy, and that's always a killer sign, y'all. Follow for more food stuff. I love each and every one of y'all. Catch y'all later.